Hi everyone, just getting set up here at Hollowood. It's myself, Deborah, and Reserve Manager John. Just as it's starting to rain, John. That was bad timing.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just very light at the moment.
We're going to be playing it by ear because obviously going through the woodlands, we're not sure what the signal will be like. So yeah, you'll have to forgive us if we dip in and out of signal, but hopefully that won't be the case. Shout outs if anyone wants a hello or if anyone's got any questions. We're going to take a wander through Hollowood on this wood chip path, head past the reservoir, where we should see some bird life on there, and then into Hawthorn wood, which I think is probably the main thing that people want to see. So we'll see hopefully what we can see. We do have another camera. I'll just turn it so you can see John. Oh, he's going to love me here. We do have another camera, so we're going to try and set that up and point that at some birds in Hawthorn wood if anything comes. So yeah, we're just going to play it by ear. We'll take a walk. Hi from Jasmine and James.
Hi,
there you
kids.
go, John.
Hi.
Hi kids. Roxanne's waving too. It is starting to rain, you might just hear that, but we'll take a little wander, see what we can see. And yeah, as I say, just ask any questions. Hello from Kelso on the Scottish borders. Hello, Joanne. And Sheila's so excited, bless her. So we're just going to take a walk. I won't talk all the way so we can enjoy the sights and the sounds. Obviously there's a bit of industry sound as well there, so try and block that out. Hi from Gloria and Brian. Hi Gloria and Brian. And hi from Tony Gibson. Hello Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Is it on? See, John and I are keeping our distance from each other, which is going to be quite interesting. And when we go in the hide, we will be popping visors and masks on, so we'll just need a minute to do that as well. So what is that, John? That's a bat box, yes?
Yeah, it's our bat tower, not just bat box. Several boxes attached to the pole, and the big concrete looking one there, that's a kind of old year a hibernation site as well as a breeding site for the bats. Hollowood is probably the best spot for bats. It's quite an open canopy of trees, a mix of tree species here. And it really does attract the bat species on the evenings, catching those flying insects.
Excellent. We've got a few hellos. So Sharon's missing this place so much.
Oh.
We're missing you guys. Adrian's self-isolating. Oh no, Adrian. We'll enjoy this wander with us then. Hi, Carol and Gerard, and hello, Catherine. Yes, John's keeping me right because I may trip over. It was ice the other day, now it's stumps. Goodness me.
Yeah, another one.
Yeah. So there's some nice bird sounds, so if you keep your ears open.
Got a nice little pond over here, Deborah, in the woodland edge there. We'll get a few toads that use that pond.
It's quite a nice little, probably never noticed before really, just off the path. Coming to the end of Hollowood, so it's a nice one to keep an eye for. Now there's quite a lot of trees. I think a lot of people noticed a lot of trees have been cut as part of our tree works. Do you just want to chat through that? It looks quite dramatic at times, but it is very necessary, isn't it?
I mean, we do have our woodland management plan, and part of that is to take some of the trees out to allow others to flourish, really. But sadly, we've got ash dieback on site, which affects the ash trees, and they can slowly die from the top. And of course, we've got hundreds of trees across our site, and a lot of them are near our paths. So for that health and safety factor, we can't have dead limbs dropping, you know, onto the paths and things like that. So we've had to make those safe. We try and just keep the tree itself, so just by taking those dangerous limbs off. But then sometimes there is the odd tree that does have to come out. But the great thing is we do reuse as much as we can. So we'll actually chip the tree, and just where we've walked through there, Deborah.
Yeah, I was going to say the paths.
The paths.
Quite fresh, isn't it?
Yeah, we add the bark chippings to those annually. so there's a nice surface for people to walk on. The larger logs, we can bury those or create habitat piles out of them, which you may see as you go around the site. We've got some large logs all stacked up, and that over time, as they rot down, create all kinds of little habitats for the smaller creatures, the amphibians and the small mammals. Yeah.
And what's the scientific name for that one, John?
So we kind of call them a hibernacular. But you can use all kinds of different material. Obviously the wood that we kind of produce here, we use those.
Excellent. Right, we're just getting to the reservoir. You've probably already seen this. Nice view here of Penshire Monument, which is quite a famous monument, famous landmark around the area in the northeast.
As you come.
So we're just going towards the river's edge, see what we can see. I'll try and zoom in on some of the stuff, but we've got quite a lot of tufted duck. Got some shell duck just taken off there.
Yeah.
Try and zoom in on some of these tufties. We had teal, quite a lot of teal on here the other day.
This is a really good spot when a lot of the other shallow ponds and lakes freeze over. This one very rarely freezes over, and what we find is a lot of the duck species move on to this lake because all the other lakes locally are frozen. So yeah, it's a good little spot. As you see, the tufted duck are out there. There was a coot just disappeared into underneath the tree there.
We've got David saying all the ducks indeed. And we've got Sarah, hello, from you and Joshua again. Joshua, my little otter pal. And we've got Jean, love seeing my old farmland, especially Hawthorn Wood. I'm watching in Anik, hello Jean. I'm going to zoom back out if technology will allow. Look at that, technology is amazing, isn't it? So we'll just spend a minute here. I think me and John will just go quiet because some quite nice sounds, so I'm just going to let it sit for a minute. If anyone wants to guess what's that sound, feel free. Susan, thank you, wonderful to see you, are welcome. I want to love them all forever. You can. Nature never goes away.
And there's the coot coming out there.
Yeah, let's see if we can zoom in a little on this. There he is. He, she.
Look very similar.
They do look very similar, don't they? Yeah. Unlike the mallard and the tufted duck, who are all very different, which I think I mentioned in Close Encounters last time. Females are more brown for camouflage. One of my favourite places in the northeast. I need to sort out a visit. One day we would love to have you as soon as we're back open. You must come. We are missing you guys. Wendy, thank you for doing this. You're very welcome. It's the very least we can do. We're still here, small team of us, keeping an eye on the site, our wildlife, making sure the wild side of the wildlife on the reserve get fed as well, because, well, you know, it's coming into that important breeding season time.
A lot of the natural food around as well is also depleting. So Hawthorn Wood and the new lookout is really important. And we've been maintaining those feeders, keeping them topped up for all those really bonny birds that you see down there. I
think a lot of visitors really enjoyed the lookout. Obviously when Hawthorn Wood, well, we couldn't open the hides at the end, so one of our lovely wardens, David, he built the lookout for us. He initiated some lovely natural feeders and things, so it's been saving grace really for visitors still being able to see that woodland action. I'll bring all the bird seed, David. Beautiful place. Thanks so much for your work, Diane. Thank you so much. Great view of Penshire. It really is, isn't it? Let's go back to Penshire and then we're going to move to Hollowood.
Yeah.
Not Hollowood. We've just been to Hollowood, John.
Well, yeah.
Hawthorn.
Should we go to Hawthorn?
We'll go to Hawthorn Wood instead. Yeah. We don't want to go backwards. Okay. Let's have a wander back round. We've got 40 people watching at the minute, John.
Oh, lovely.
It's quite nice.
Thanks, everyone.
A lot of shout outs. Yeah, we do appreciate this. Your interaction as well, so you saying hello really makes our day. So, and remember, John, I mean, he's a dab hand at everything, isn't he? Have I zoomed out? There we go. He's very knowledgeable. Wildlife, birds are his speciality, but you know, if there's anything else you want to ask, just feel free. I used to volunteer when it was Chris. Ooh, wow. There's Michael and what's he still working there? Used to be a member. Can't see the rest of that. Let's have a look. When I was a kid, was so many geese. You had to hide your sandwiches, yeah. It's a little different now. So we do still have some of the old team. So Andrew is still about.
I've come back.
Yeah, so John went down to one of our other sister sites down south for a while.
Yeah.
A few more ducks here, walking through the path. You'll recognise this bend. Boy, I miss this place. Mike, I'm sure it misses you too, Mike.
The wild ferruginous duck.
If this place had a railway, I'd actually live there. There's no teal today, is there?
No, there's a ferruginous duck there.
Oh, is the fudgy there?
Yeah, just in with
Oh, there's a ferruginous duck. Let's see if we can zoom in a little.
Just coming into the clearing between the trees there. A small duck compared to the mallards.
There you go. Ferruginous duck there. Peter Wilson says hi. Hi. Right, let's zoom out and carry on round to which wood? Hawthorn wood.
Hawthorn.
Not Hollowood. We've just been there. Oh, we're up to 50 people watching. I think it's nice when a lot of people are in the house. You know, a lot of people are doing the homeschooling, which is one of those joyous things that is very good for the children, but can be quite testing. So yeah, if this is just that opportunity to take a break, make it work for the kids, you know. Let's say Susan visited the fabulous site at Arundel. Arundel is a lovely site, very different to ours, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long ago did John work there before? I thought I recognised him, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Ah, yes. Well,
what year did you start, John?
Well, as a young lad, I was here when I left school, early 90s, so quite some time back. I got an apprenticeship scheme, what was then called a YTS. So I kind of got to know like the wardens and what a warden's role was. I started actually off at the duckery as well, looking after the collection birds. But I think my heart was always with the wild birds. I've always enjoyed the bird watching, and then obviously now being able to manage the site and look after the habitats, which is really important to then bring the birds and all the other wildlife that we have.
There's quite a lot of wildlife around as well, isn't there? There's been quite a lot of siskin around at the minute.
A lot of the winter birds are here now. And
field fair, it's been quite good sightings.
Redwing, those type of things.
Quite a lot.
Small little birds already.
Yeah, we're seeing some flitting birds already. There's a few comments coming through. So we've got, where did we? Bobby, I work next door at HMRC. I love your place, keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Bobby. Susan visited the site at Arundel, we said that one. How many flamingos did we get? Well, we had one flamingo this year. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be for that little one this year. So we'll see what that's in this year, last year. We'll see what this year brings.
Fingers crossed for this year.
Manned. Hi guys, I love this place. Can't wait until we can visit again. Yes, you and us both. Leanne, nice to see this. Thank you. So I wonder if she's off somewhere. Couldn't resist last time bringing my own duck home from the gift shop. Oh, I'm glad you said the gift shop, David. We did worry there. See what else we've got. My locals, Llanelli. Really missing it at the moment. Yeah, Llanelli's a lovely site. We've got see a lot of friends down there as well. Hello from Edinburgh, Sheila. Hello, Sheila. Roxanne, loved the duckery. I see the hide. Yes, there it is. This is my favourite hide. And will the bridge be repaired? It is on the agenda, I believe. Yeah. The bridge into the hide.
Yeah. Well, the bridge is, yes, there's access, but until we can open the hide, that's it, yeah. Another reason we've got the lookout tower.
Is that bit being repaired? Yes. I think that's what she's asking. It's been repaired.
Yeah, it's been repaired.
It's been repaired, Gloria. You'll be pleased to hear. Great job satisfaction. Yes, we do get a lot out of being here. The team are amazing, as well as obviously the sights and the sounds. Miriam, my favourite place as well. And Jean, I love Hawthorn Wood. Remember the smell of the bluebells and wild garlic. Oh yes, on the walk down to the lagoon you get a lot of wild garlic, don't you?
Yeah, fantastic down there.
Okay, I'm gonna keep you up here for a minute. John's gonna go and unlock the hide, and he's gonna pop his visor on as I put my mask on, and then we'll see what's about. There is some sound, so I'll go quiet for a little bit. I'll point you. What happened to the frog pond? So it's still a pond, but unfortunately the wood around it was a little unsafe, so we had to close it for visitors being able to walk on. But we do still get a lot of amphibians in there. I think it's full of water, but John will know better than that. Obviously it's been very rainy recently. Is volunteering for duck cuddles a thing? Well, you can volunteer with us. We do open up applications for volunteers every now and again. Obviously at the moment our lovely volunteers aren't able to come in, but applications open. It's not just duck cuddling, I'm afraid, though. There is some work within our enclosures, keeping them nice and trim, some feed and some prep work. But yeah, you might get the odd duck cuddle. We keep losing signal. Oh no! I hope that's not everybody. We are doing our best, but we're in the middle of the woods now. So we're going to take you into Hawthorn hide. Just getting my mask on, and we'll see what we can see.
All open now.
All open. Let's go down. Might be losing a little bit of signal, but we'll do our best. Actual grafts, yeah. It's not all about the duck cuddling, I'm afraid. And we try not to do that too much because we want them to try and be a bit wild, so everyone will recognise the hides. We've got set up for social distancing with some perspex between the sitting areas. The other camera set up, but you should be able to see quite a lot of things flitting around. We've got blue tit on one of the feeders just in front. Hello from Newcastle. Hello, Alan. Hello, Mike. Oh no, the signal's gone.
Oh, is it?
I hope not.
Signal was fine, but lost you as soon as you went into the hide. Shall text when you come back.
What was this really doing?
Oh,
Right, hopefully we're back, guys. We've had to come out the hide, but we've snuck around the side because we can. Luckily the birds are fairly resilient, to be fair.
The birds, I mean, when we put the feed out, they're straight down. They will come around back.
We're back, thank goodness, Sandra. We were getting really worried there.
All the best laid plans. Looks like there mustn't be much signal in the hide.
No. Right, we will probably go quiet and just stand. Hopefully get to see some stuff. Quite a lot of people saying they don't have a signal.
No.
Can anyone still hear us? Do you want to give us a little wave or a hello? Sound only, no picture. Apparently they need to come out of the screen and go back in. That might help. Thank you, Sarah. Hello, Sonia. Do you want to set the camera up somewhere, John?
Yeah.
You can hear, can you see, guys? Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Hooray! Thank goodness. We were worried we lost yous all. See, John's just setting the other camera up, which might go and sneak down every now and again. Needs to be near, probably nearer John. So I need to take the... Yeah, if anyone still can't hear, if you come out and apparently click back on the live button, you should be able to... Sorry John, I meant nearer us.
Sorry. Went nearer the bird.
No, just because obviously I'll use this phone to go and have a look.
Trying to find a level.
I'll zoom in over John's shoulder a little. Nice flitting action on these feeders.
There's a long tail tip.
I'll have to come over. Yeah, there's quite a lot of, I don't know if you can see on this feeder here, quite a few long-tailed tits just over the camera.
You hear them.
That's the sound, isn't it?
Yeah, they're call.
There's a few just
right
in the
now,
trees. See if we can.
Just in the trees there.
Yeah. Some lovely sounds. I'm going to come down a step. We've got a long-tailed just gone off the feeder.
Oh,
What's that?
Flying
Swan
over.
flying right over us. Don't know if I'll get up in time. There it is. You hear that?
Yeah.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
Lots of long-tailed tits on the feeders.
It's not really focusing on that.
Might just have to do without John.
They might come to this one here.
If we're still... Well, there's some nice long-tailed tits. Got blue tits. If you can see anything, folks, give us a shout. Great tit on the feeder there. Nice long-tailed. Quite a lot of long-tailed, isn't there? There's loads.
Yeah. Always chatting as well. You can hear them calling to each other.
There's a bullfinch just spotted over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So you can see. Where's it gone? It's on the feeder now. And it's just flitted straight back off. You do get bullfinch on those back feeders quite a lot, don't you?
yeah, those feeders are full of sunflower seeds, which the bullfinch absolutely love. As well,
Is that a
calling.
woodpecker? Oh, I can see it. Yeah, I know we're having a bit of trouble with signal in the woods, but we've just got a woodpecker chirping right from the top. I'm not sure if we'll see it on camera. Try and get to where it is.
Just at the top of that ash tree there.
Quite noisy call, isn't it?
Yeah, very distinct.
If you kind of hover your hand over the finger over the button but don't actually press it, it focuses.
Okay.
Still hear the woodpecker, if anyone can still hear us. Just up there. Right at the top there. Nice woodpecker. Oh, and there it goes.
Just flew off over.
Right overhead.
Oh, there's a sparrowhawk about. You hear the alarm call, kind of. Two of them up right at the top.
Looks like we might be back. Hoping people can still hear us. Give us a holler if you can. We've got 2 woodpeckers calling. We just heard some drumming.
I think your bullfinch is in the back there, just high up.
Back again, thank goodness. It's just, we're barely moving. They just keeps dropping in and out, but there's some nice robins about. See if we can see this one. That's a
little bit on that bit of bird cake. What can come down for?
And there's 2 there. Thank you for confirming. We keep going in and out. Obviously, signal's pretty bad, but we'll probably stay another 5 minutes maybe, and then we'll head off. Little robin there. Oh, we miss you, Julie. Thank you, Sheila. Not doing too bad for in a woodland, to be fair, John.
True, yeah.
Where there is definitely no Wi-Fi boosters.
No, and not many people do a Facebook Live in the middle of the woods, do they? So that's great, we're still getting signal.
Yeah.
Long-tailed tits are coming back as well. Yeah. There's the woodpeckers now, hopefully.
It would be fab to have live cameras on feeders like this all the time. Unfortunately, Dale, for live cameras you need signal and you also need electricity, and we don't have, as you can see, we don't have signal very well down here, and we definitely don't have any electricity nearby, unfortunately. Still got woodpeckers. 2 of them. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but they're milling up in this tree. That's just dropped right down.
Gone into that tree.
Is there a particular feeder any of you guys would like to see? Obviously we're trying to keep our distance, but I can certainly show you. There's literally birds all around. There's birds above our heads. Lovely blue tit. Love robins. My late grandma's favourite. They're very lovely. My late grandma's favourite too. Very lovely birds. There's quite a few bullfinch on that back feeders.
Yeah, nice.
See if I can zoom in a little.
The long tails are on the bird table.
You can see them on the feeder just in... Oh, something spooked them. And it wasn't us, I promise. What is everyone's favourite bird since we're going for it? Do you have a favourite, John?
Yeah, I've got kind of 2 I go between. As a lad, I think redwing, when I saw my first one close up, just lovely plumage, that red strike under the wing. And then peregrine falcon.
Nice. Any particular reason why peregrine? Is it the speed?
I went, it was cheetah and peregrine falcon were my favourite kind of mammal and bird at the time.
Very nice. Good choices. Would you consider doing this again during lockdown? I mean, we'll try. We're going to try and go around different areas of site, so we're going to mix it up a little. Obviously signal allowing, because today has proved the difficulties we can have with signal, but I think we've done not too bad considering. Saying these birds are not, they're not coming on the feeders near us, but they're certainly not spooked.
No.
That's nice.
They can see us now and they're quite happy we're here, but
See cold tit and blue tit feeding together there. Robin, a lot of people saying robin's favourites. Blackbirds, Rachel. Great spotted woodpecker. Yeah, we do like those. Swallows. Nice seasonal summer visitor. I do like long-tailed tit. I think they just look cuddly. I know you would never cuddle one, but they do look cuddly. In Derwent Valley, red kites are fabulous. They really are. And Sheila likes a nuthatch and a tree creeper. Thank you, Miriam. Keep freezing. We're probably going to head out in a second, so we'll probably say bye to you in a moment or so. You've been with us for half an hour, quite a lot of you, so thank you for that. We hope you've managed to just escape for a little while. Thank you, Wanda. Yeah, Rachel, I know we keep losing connection. Those things. I think they got quite a lot there. Right, we've came back out of the hide area because obviously signal kept going, but we hope you've enjoyed what signal would allow for. Adrian, you like a long-tailed tit? Yeah, we're just at the front, so we still might see some things. Yeah, it's difficult for travelling at the minute, isn't it? This has made our day. Thank you, Gloria. It's all we wanted. If we've made one or two people that little bit happier. Oh, isn't that right, John?
Yes. There we go. That's all locked up again.
Yeah. My nana's neighbour used to have a few birds of prey in the back garden. Buzzard, barn owl, nice. Peregrine, great to see up close, but a shame to see tied up too. I'm not sure where you see them tied up.
Okay.
Maybe a falconry,
possibly
perhaps.
Yeah, captive birds maybe.
Yeah. We will be trying to come back to you with other areas of sight. So as I say, just if you've got any recommendations, if you've got any particular areas within the collection or on our reserve, if there's any particular faces you want to see, you know, we can try and rope some of the guys into coming out with us. But yeah, I think for the meantime, from John and from myself, yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry about the signal, but yeah, we'll keep you up to date with next time we come on, and you can see some more wildlife, a bit of a well-being wonder. Have a lovely afternoon.